Hey guys, Geki Purple here. Now, I usually don't make videos like this, but here I just want to show you some cool Mugen stuff I've been working on and a lot of like future plans for videos and stuff. And sorry I haven't been posting in a while, I've been busy with school and stuff. I think I mentioned in one of my other videos, and I'll explain more about that later. But for this I want to show you some cool stuff that I've been working on. One thing is I'm working on a new version of a Shoto called Geki Okada, or Geki the Third if you will. And about the character, he's like an OC I made to be like part of the Geki clan from Street Fighter 1987, from the original Geki being the third member, and not really being a Shoto, but for this I decided to make him one just for fun. And the Shoto I pretty much made him in Street Fighter Ultimate, or Ultimate Street Fighter 2. Just make this big so you can see it better. So here he is right now. Now I made his portrait all black because I wanted it to be more like a shadow effect, kind of like Akuma's from Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Originally I wanted to show the portrait, but it wouldn't load properly, so I thought I'd just make it all black. I'll pick the other color that he has. Should show.
Round one, fight!
I pretty much gave him Ryu's, another version of Ryu's stage because I wanted him to like be in a New York stage because his character, I wanted his character to exist around the Street Fighter 4, 5, and 3 timeline, mostly in Street Fighter 3, and I've become friends with Sean and stuff. And him being not really a Shoto, but more of a ninja close to Geki, having two forms, one being Geki form and one being his casual street fighting form, meaning like casual attire while him being in his ninja attire. But here on Side for Fun, just make him a Shoto Recolor of Ken. Now this took a while to make as well. I changed the name and then just changed the portrait and changed the hair color to like a dark brown and gave him like different colors and stuff, as you can see. The color right now with the purple is obviously Ken's hyper fighting color, but I wanted to make it more lighter, but it looked a bit lame to me honestly, so I thought I'd just make it like this. I gave him a lot more colors, which I'll show as well. And I even gave him like his basic punch attacks and stuff too. I pretty much gave him Ryu's voice too. Now, in the game, the Ken that I originally used for this, he had some voices that were a mix of Third Strike and SNK. Now, the one thing I want to do is change the characters from my original Ultra Street Fighter 2 Mugen to make them like Street Fighter 2 Turbo, because I really don't like the SNK voices, like for Violent Ken for example. I want to redo the Violent Ken video, but this time have his Street Fighter 2 Turbo voice, or his specific, say, Ultra Street Fighter 2 voice, and fix that, because I never liked the SNK voices for the characters. I don't know why, I wish it sounded like more Turbo, that's why I want to fix that. But speaking of Street Fighter 2 Turbo voices, I gave Geki Street Fighter 2 Turbo Ryu's voice instead of Ken's. For example, his Hadouken voice. Hadouken! And his Shoryuken. Shoryuken! And his Tatsumaki. Oh yeah, also I gave him Violent Ken's Blue Fire. Shoryuken! And he also has the Shoryu Ippa too, but I want to change that in the future when I fully get done with this character. And maybe give him like a new version of a super art, kind of like Violent Ken's. Because it's in, Violent Ken has a super art here, but it's changed up a bit, making a mix of like his Shippu Genkura, I think it's what it's called, and his Shoryu Ippa. But I want to change that to make it like how it's supposed to be, a Violent Ken. Making it like his multiple kicks and then do the Shoryuken at the end, kind of like an Ultra Street Fighter 2, the final challengers for Nintendo Switch. And for that, I pretty much just gave him his Third Strike, well no, Second Impact voice. And speaking of that, the taunt that he has Ken's Come On from Second Impact. You know when he goes, Come On? But I changed it to be his Japanese version from Second Impact, going, Koyo. Koyo! Kinda like in Street Fighter 5 when Ken goes, Koyo, Atula Zete. Whatever, like in the Japanese voice. I even gave him Ryu's grunt for like throws and stuff. Huh! So yeah, now I'm gonna show you the other colors too for the character.
fight!
I gave him a yellow referencing Sean again since they become friends in Street Fighter 3. I'm also thinking about making him his own custom ending when I fully finish him and just make like a custom ending where him and Sean meet and like have a reference to like Street Fighter 3 later on, because it'd be kind of cool.
Round 1, fight!
And here are the final two colors. This light blue over here, not the turquoise I have now, but the light blue over here, it was originally supposed to be a lighter purple referencing the original Geki, but I actually replaced it with this. And honestly, I actually like this color a bit better, rather than the light purple. Speaking of custom colors, I customized colors of certain other characters too, like say
Round 1, fight!
I never liked the lighter purple color, so I decided to make the purple a bit more darker. I might try a version of this Fei Long in other videos and just replace the music, maybe with Street Fighter 2 Turbo HD remix music, or maybe like the 3.0 remix version that I saw some dude made. So, hopefully. But yeah. And like I said with the voices, in the original video I posted of Fei Long, he had his original Street Fighter 2 Turbo voice, but with the World Warrior hit sound effects, which I didn't like. So I took the voice from Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, the SNES Mugen, and put it into the file of Fei Long, and now it sounds much better with the Street Fighter 2 Turbo hits. Even his like super hard voice. So now it sounds much better, honestly. And also for, say, Vega, I gave him a color referencing Street Fighter the movie, the live action version, even though it sucked.
Round 1.
And it should show. Where the heck did I put that? Oh yeah, I forgot, it's in my other game. I forgot. It was in the other game. But I'll show you the custom Saga color real fast, because I made one for him too. Because for some odd reason, one of his colors has like a weird pink skin, and I didn't like it, so I decided to change it to make it look a bit more.
Round 1, fight!
To make it a bit more realistic. Like, gave him like this much paler color, which I like better than the pink that the game gave him for some reason. It looked like Kirby a bit. And also...
Round 1, fight!
Yeah.
Round 1, fight!
This one I customized too. Originally that was like a pinkish color, but I changed it to be red. I might change the skin color and the pants maybe to make it a bit more better, but I'm not sure. And I think that's all the characters for this Mugen for now. Besides the, Saga, which I meant the Vega on the show. Because I replaced Vega in the other Mugen, so I'll just get rid of this, minus that. And it should have it right. Yeah, here's the one where I replaced the Vega color. It's big again. Nope. I exit out. Right, there we go. And it should... Right. This color. Yeah, there it is.
Round 1, fight!
See how it's like the yellow band and everything? I wanted to make the hair black, and I will probably do that later on. And probably make his mask silver and everything, kind of like in the movie. Because honestly, the movie sucked. It was probably one of the worst video game adaptation movies alongside the Super Mario Brothers movie and Double Dragon movie. And if you didn't know, there actually was a Double Dragon live action. It had barely crap to do with the game. So yeah. But the actor who played Vega in the movie, I really liked because, well, he actually was like Vega. So I'll give him credit. He actually knew what he was doing to play the role, so I'll give him that. So now you see for that Vega as well. And again, this was the original Ken that I replaced to be Geki as well. And speaking of the voices, let me show you Violent Ken, for example, as well as show you like his original color. As you can see, the Ken that I am, the one that's moving around, this is how Violent Ken's supposed to look. But then the Mugen that I played, this is how his color looked right here. I don't know why. The green, like, you see the green right there, right? I don't know if that was on purpose or the guy just didn't care while making the spray, but it looks pretty bad. And also, here's like the World Warrior hits and voices. You see, those are from World Warrior, but he has his voice from Ultra Street Fighter 2. Sorry, I didn't talk. Yeah, see? So I want to change that. So I want to make this Ken like this one, but just replace the SNK sounds and give him like his voice from Ultimate Street Fighter from Ultra Street Fighter 2 how it's supposed to be. As well as Evil Ryu, because he has the same thing. And for Balrog, I also want to change too, because, well, he's in this weird skin color. And that voice, too. I really hate this voice for Balrog. You hear that? All of his stuff is still there, but I just want to change the skin and voice, that's it. Because this is not the Balrog I know. Definitely not. But everyone else is fine, too. And again, with the custom characters, these guys, I think I told in my other videos that this is from a guy known as I Aim My Sync. And he makes really good Mugen fan-made characters, so go subscribe to him. Dude is very good at making custom characters, as he made Kage, Evil Ryu, Oni, and he also made some Street Fighter 3 characters, which I'll also show because I customized colors there too. So let's move on to the Street Fighter 3 part of the video. Okay, so for this part of the video, I'm going to be showing like some of the Third Strike customizations I made for certain characters. But now let's see. First off, I'll show you 12. Now 12 originally had a purple color when you hold start and press medium punch, but it was changed to some bluish color in this Mugen, so I had to fix that.
Let's go.
And see, here's how it looks. And even the clones have their own purple variation. Now, this version of 12 only turns into 4 colors. In his original cloning ability from Street Fighter 3rd Strike, he could turn into all the characters, but in a short period of time. But this Mugen, he only turns into 4. Turns into Ken, Sakura, Rolento, and some other character I believe to be from Marvel vs. Capcom, I'm not too sure. I forgot to look up his name too, so I might have to Google it later on. But it should show the other characters. Let's see. It's only turning into Rolento, yeesh.
Let's go.
I'm so sorry, Alex. I did not mean to do that. Yep, there we go. There's Sakura. So yeah, that's honestly pretty cool. Alright, over you. Let's see if we can turn to Ken now.
Let's go. Let's go.
It should show Ken. There we go. He even has like the echoey voice from Third Strike 2. That's pretty cool. And now I'll show off the other characters' colors. For Ken, I gave him a Violent Ken-like color, and made the skin, well, the skin was darker. I wish the skin could have been more darker, but it looks much better. Actually looks pretty cool for this Mugen.
Yeah, I've been waiting for that.
Now compared to his original color, too.
Well, I got the picture.
Let's go. Let's go.
You see how it's a little bit darker than Ken's a bit, how the red's a bit more darker and the hair's white? I might actually make a Violent Ken custom. I actually might make a certain version of Violent Ken in this game for fun, just see how it turns out. It'd be actually pretty interesting. And we'll go to Yang next. I made a color for him based on Street Fighter 3 Third Strike Online Edition.
Let's go.
With, you see, the color had like white gloves, like a white gi, or I forgot what the outfit's called, and like purple hair and stuff. Looks pretty cool.
全部読めていた
And let's see what other character that I customize. I customize Akuma. Now for Akuma's colors, I base them off Street Fighter 3rd Strike. And some being on Street Fighter 3rd Strike Online, I meant Street Fighter 3 Second Impact. Because in this version, you can pick Shin Akuma by holding start. And I'll show you that. But first, let me show you the first Shin Akuma color I made.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now.
I based it on Street Fighter versus Capcom. Or versus... Even gave him like glow and everything. The kanji on his back is supposed to be white, but for some odd reason it won't load for me. It won't load for the character or any of the other Shin Akuma custom variations, because I made Second Impact Akuma like I mentioned before, which I'll show you right now. Now, this version of Shin Akuma's Second Impact color is based on the one from the Dreamcast version, because Shin Akuma was playable on the home console version of Second Impact, but only on like the Dreamcast version. You had to do certain things to unlock him, and this is the color.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
It appeared in 3rd Strike, but it was a bit more darker, so I decided to lighten the color a bit to make it like Second Impact.
Yeah, well, I got the picture.
Let's go.
Prepare to strike. Now.
In the Shin Akuma back then in Second Impact, the way to know it was him is that he had yellow eyes, and again, the double fireballs.
Let's go.
And he has the blue glow just like in the game too. It was very fun making these custom colors for the characters. I really love doing this. I want to do it with some of the other fighting games I got, like say Vital Fury and maybe like King of Fighters in the future, and it may take a while, but it'll be worth it because this is very fun to do. I will probably use this version of Shin Akuma in another version of the game. I may add a second file, naming it Street Fighter 3rd Strike Second Impact Edition, and what I'm going to do for that is change the characters to make them like they're from their Second Impact / New Generation voices. Give them like their old voices back, their old sound effects, give like the colors of the old versions from Second Impact, just some cool stuff to make it fun. The other version of Shin Akuma's color from Second Impact is the color that you see when you fight him, because I've never seen Shin Akuma without any other color besides this one when you fight him in Second Impact.
Well, I got the picture.
Let's go.
Prepare to strike. Now.
And again, this color does appear in New Generation, I meant 3rd Strike, but it's replaced with red eyes and darker gray hair. In Second Impact, he had a bit of lighter gray, white hair and stuff like that. And again, the fireballs.
Let's go.
And again, the blue glow around him. And also another way to know Shin Akuma is his fast raging demon. You see how fast that was?
Let's go.
And two more colors actually. Now this one is based on Shin Akuma from 3rd Strike. Now he was supposed to be in the game, but was left unfinished, and you can mod him into the game using hacks and everything into the arcade, but he has glitched out super arts and buggy moves, so it won't work properly sometimes. And here's the color.
Let's go.
It gives him more like an Oni kind of feel, which I honestly like about this color. And you can see with like the red eyes and everything, and the black gloves, the white, the looks pretty cool. And now the final color is based on, again, possibly Shin Akuma from 3rd Strike again, or maybe an online edition color. I kind of saw it and I thought it looked cool, so I decided to just give it to him.
Well, I got the picture.
Let's go.
Prepare to strike. Now.
He has like white gray pants, white hair, and a red gi.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
So it looks pretty cool for that one too. And there's one more character. Now these characters are fan-made versions of Dan and Blanca, made by a guy named I, which I talked about before in one of my older videos when I used Fei Long in Street Fighter Turbo. Again, go subscribe to him. He makes really good Mugen fan-made characters, and right now he's working on Dan's father in like his Goabiki Toga mask, I think, in Street Fighter 2 form, which I'm really curious to see. And he's also planning on making the other Street Fighter 3 or other characters in Street Fighter 3 form, like say the Street Fighter 2 roster. Now that really got me thinking, because I'm honestly very curious to see how, for example, Vega will look in Street Fighter 3 and how he would work. That would be very cool, honestly. But for these characters, I only made one custom color for Blanca, because, well, he's cool in this Mugen, but one color that was gone, which I really didn't like, was his Champion Edition color. You know the one, with the blue skin and the yellow hair. I added in this Mugen, and it actually came out better than I thought it would be.
I got the picture.
Let's go.
Prepare to strike. Now.
You see how he has brown pants, yellow hair, and the blue skin? It's very fun. Using him in this game is pretty cool. I will do a full playthrough of him later on in the future when I have time, because I've always wanted to do a video with Blanca and Street Fighter 3 and some other Street Fighter 2 characters, so that's honestly really cool. I keep mispronouncing your name, I'm sorry. I think if you're watching this, dude, you make really good stuff, and this I'm really glad you made. Blanca and Street Fighter 3 is something I never expected. Let's see if I can... I want to see if I can throw him to the other side real quick. Oh, no, won't let me. Because he has another throw in this game. There we go. And one more character I think I also customized is Ryu. Now, kind of like with Shin Akuma, with these versions of the characters on Mugen, which you can download on, say, Mugen Archive, which is a place you can download certain Mugen stages, characters, assets, all that kind of stuff. The way to pick Shin Akuma in this game is you have to hold start and press any of the buttons to choose different variations of colors for Shin Akuma. With this version, it kind of works the same, but here you get to pick Evil Ryu. If you hold start, for example, and press low punch,
I'm waiting for this.
you'll be able to pick him.
Well, I got the picture.
Let's go. Let's go.
Prepare to strike. Now.
And he has all the stuff that Shin Akuma has too. Well, Akuma as well. He has his teleport. And he has I believe his... I don't think he has his...
Let's go.
Yeah, I don't think he has his dive kick, but he has the teleport stuff and the Raging Demon, which is pretty easy to do.
Let's go.
Instead of the normal way to do it like Akuma and Shin Akuma would, being low punch, forward, high punch, and low kick, it's just down, forward, punch. Now the custom color I made for him is based on, the custom color I made for Ryu is pretty much like his Street Fighter 2 color, but I gave him brown gloves and gave him his original brown hair and made his headband a bit more red.
Let's go.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Just to make him feel like his classic self.
Let's go. Let's go.
Just to make him feel like his classic self again. I don't know why that keeps appearing. It's just, I don't know why. I might need to change that for the Mugen as well, turn down the sound a bit for the characters and stuff, but everything else is pretty good. But yeah, I gave him his brown gloves, made his hair brown, gave him a lighter headband, changed his gi to white, kept his gi white and stuff. I might change the skin color, but I actually really like this.
Let's go.
There we go.
Let's go.
And one other color I made, I kind of made the same thing with Evil Ryu, gave him dark brown hair and made his headband red. I might make it black to reference classic Evil Ryu, since that's how he pretty much looked in the Alpha games.
Let's go.
Prepare to strike. Now.
But yeah, here's how it looks.
Let's go. Let's go.
Ah, it keeps trying to think I'm trying to do the Raging
Let's go.
Oh, that kind of worked.
Let's go.
But I did the Raging Demon again by accident. There we go.
Let's go.
Maybe I think it would have been better if you gave him his taunt, kind of like Akuma again, because I mean he is pretty much like Akuma, just Ryu. Pretty much the real main difference, honestly. But yeah, those are pretty much all the custom colors I made for the characters. Well, not all the characters, but just most of them. Also, I'm planning on doing a video where I use Shenlong in this game too, but the only problem is he has this weird glowing fading effect for his character, which I really don't like. I really hope that gets removed, or like I find a way to change that at least. But yeah, you see most of the other characters. I might give each character custom colors, and some of the colors that this Mugen, the Mugen gives them is not really that great, and some of them are fan-made, which are okay, but they don't always look that great. So I'm definitely going to change out for most of the characters. And now we'll move on to the last part of the video where I show off the fighter's factory and all the custom stuff you can do with it. So we'll get on to that part of the video. Okay, here's where you got Fighter Factory. Now these are all the projects and / characters I've been trying to like fix and work on and stuff. Again, I was trying to fix like Dan to give him like certain different colors, Ivory from Street Fighter Alpha 3, Ken, like another variation of him, Ryu, 12, Goki, Kega Fusion. Now, Kega Fusion is a character that is pretty much a mix of Ryu and Ken, well, Vega and Ken from Street Fighter Alpha 3. And the name Kega Fusion, if that sounds familiar, it's literally the same name for the Sega emulator that was pretty famous, and that the one I used to make Streets of Rage videos on. And I have a lot of other Sega games, so I might do videos on those too. But like, here when you click on it, you gotta like import a character. Here you see like all the names, the info. You can change the names in the file and they'll work correctly. You can change like the quotes, the win quotes. Speaking of that, I changed the same for Geki. Like, I gave him win quotes saying like, originally he had Ken's win quotes like, attack me if you dare and I'll crush you, but I changed it up to be more fit for his character, like, the Geki clan will finish you, and my kicks are as fast as lightning, because I plan to give him like lightning powers when he turns into like his casual human self rather than his ninja form. And stuff like, next time don't expect to win against a world warrior and stuff like that. And it was very fun to make. But here you can view like the sprites and everything, each kind of sprite to make sure it fits properly. You can see the color variations, which you can change too to make it like your own. You know, customize your own colors, see the different sprites. You can see the hit animations, the punch animations, the falling animations, the kick animations, the fireball animations, the electrifying animations, the lightning animations, all that kind of stuff for the character. You can even view the portraits, which you can change too. See, like, for example, that's his in-game portrait, and right here, it should show his other portrait somewhere. Oh, I think I just passed it. Like, see right here? You see the variation of colors and everything. It should show the original color right about, yeah, right here. Now you see right here and stuff like that. And also, like I said before, you can change the audio. And you can hear, like, the punches, the kicks, and everything. And, like, the blast.
Variable counter!
Should show his voice somewhere around here. You see how he has Alpha 3 Ken's voice and everything? And again, you can do a lot more stuff you can do. You can change the sprites. Like for Geki, I want to customize the sprites and just give him new moves. I only keep the Hadouken and the Shoryuken there for fun, but I want to give him like new attacks and stuff. Maybe like some moves that are actually fit for him. And maybe give him like a better looking super art maybe, instead of just being another Shoryuken kind of thing. So when I fully finish with characters like him and like Geki and another version of Kega Fusion, I'll probably make videos on that. Well, actually speaking of that, I made a Kega Fusion video, and I haven't finished editing it yet. I just need to get the clips in and import the music, that's it. I'll be posting that probably this week, maybe around Thursday or Friday or Saturday, I'm not too sure. Again, it depends if I have time or not. But I'll see what happens as time goes on. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys for the amount of subscribers you give me. I'm really glad that I've managed to like get pretty decent so far on YouTube. I plan to just be a short channel for fun and not make so much videos, just make some for fun and see how people react. But as time went on, I managed to gain about, say, let me check, nearly 500 subscribers. Yeah, 500, and I'm really glad. So thank you guys so much for like appreciating my channel and stuff, supporting. And I want to plan on making more game videos soon as time goes on as well, again, for the summer. So we'll see how that goes. I want to get back to making my own GTA videos. And I haven't checked on them in a while. And right now, they got about like nearly 100,000 views. My first one being based on, like I said, the SpongeBob episode, I had an accident with that weird gorilla scene that kind of creeped me out as a kid. Right now that video has about 139,000 views. And that shocked me. I never thought it'd get that popular. So I'm really thankful for that and everything. I appreciate you guys subscribing to the channel, liking and all that stuff. And again, I'll be posting the Kega video and more videos later on if I have time. So stay tuned. And again, subscribe to I Am My Sync's channel since he makes really good stuff. And I really can't wait to, if you're watching this, I really can't wait for your new custom characters of Street Fighter 3 and Dance Father. I'm really curious to see how those work. And again, I want you to fix the Kage and Evil Ryu to give them like better looking Raging Demon super arts, because you see that in the background of the Raging Demon. Like say for Kage, give him like his kanji background, because his kanji is pretty much Evil Ryu's, which stands for destruction, instead of Akuma's, meaning heaven. And for Evil Ryu, it's pretty much just the same thing. So hopefully you'll be able to do that, and I know you will, because you're a pretty good dude. I really appreciate your characters and the way you make them. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.